Hey, I'm in the middle of something. I'm very busy right now. What is it? Listen, this is important, all right? It's this bozo, Rick Knight. He's doing it again. He's talking out of his ass about Josh Allen. Are you serious? The same guy? I'll send you the video. Send it to me. We gotta do something about this. I can't stand this.
This
guy
tries to end the first half with an interception.
This guy?
He tries to end the game with a fumble. This isn't about the Buffalo Bills beating the Indianapolis Colts. This is about the Indianapolis Colts running out of...
What do you want to do? Right now? This is personal. You want me to paint this house, boss? No, I got a guy. I got a guy for this, all right? You got a guy? My brother.
With a fumble. This isn't about the Buffalo Bills beating the Indianapolis Colts. This is about the Indianapolis Colts running out of time. The Buffalo Bills did not deserve this win.
Hello?
Let me ask you something. You think it's funny talking down on Josh Allen?
Who is this?
I hope it was worth it. May God have mercy on your soul.
Uncle Mario, is this you? Wakey, Rick. I'm sorry. The Buffalo Bills are good. They are contenders. They
It's
are.
a little late for that, bud. You thirsty?
Just let me go. Just let me go. Josh Allen's elite. I love Josh Allen.
It's a shame it had to come to this. I love Josh Allen too.
Folks, welcome to the Bros That Know Flow and the Bros Who Know When It's Time to Go. I'm Maniac, joined by Chris Collins and Brother Bill. Gents, how are we doing tonight?
Feeling good.
Feeling great. So happy to be here. Thank you doing this, Zach. Thank you for doing this for the kids.
Oh, shush. You know I always put the kids first, just like we all do. Talk to me about this recent project. Hilarious vid.
Well, if you tuned in to catch it, Brother Bill is just a hero of the pandemic. He puts out fire content on a daily basis, and I was lucky enough to get asked by him to be a part of his media. So we wrote a little skit together and put out a little like kind of Sopranos, Bills Mafia thing, because a certain ESPN or Fox writer
FS1
disrespecting the Bills. So
Chris is being very humble there. I compare making videos to him as Leonardo DiCaprio working with Pauly Shore. I'm Pauly Shore. He's Leo.
I think it's more like Jonah Hill working with Leonardo DiCaprio. So welcome to the Wolf of Wall Street. Let's get it going. Speaking of Wolf of Wall Street, speaking of Stratton Oakmont, speaking of making out like bandits, Bills don't play their best game. The Colts play a relatively flaw-free game. They don't turn it over. The Bills get some questionable ref calls against them. They still get it done. I know that Ravens, the game is officially less than 24 hours away. But what's our first take there? What's our takeaway from Colts Bills for both of you? I'll let Chris go first and then bring it to Brother B.
Forget 2020, guys. I just think I think the Colts could have beat us that game, and it came down to kickers. I think it came down to kickers. We got T. Bass, also known as Bass Pro, and he really shined. And I think that came down to our draft. I mean, we drafted a kicker that's unheard of in modern times. So I'm really impressed by him. I mean, Philip Rivers didn't throw a pick, which was actually like hell freezing over. With 2 minutes to go,
He was minus 188 to do it. He's a pretty heavy favorite to do it.
I felt calm. A calm came over me with like 2 minutes left. I was like, this is when Philip Rivers throws it.
Even despite the questionable ref calls, he felt calm.
The questionable ref call was rough, but Josh threw that almost interception at the end of the first half. That could have gone either way. That was close. And they gave us the 2 Gabe Davis catches. I mean, he caught those inbounds. But you know, the NFL is a coin flip on referee stuff.
They are fickle.
So for us to go, we kind of went like 3 for 4 almost. I wasn't upset about it. You know, it's you got to play. You got to outplay the refs every game too.
We are going down to the final minute of the Sabres game here. Brother Bill, speaking of outplaying the refs, who outplayed expectations this past week? I mean, Diggs did have 128 yards, but we were kind of expecting a big game from him, weren't we? Were you more impressed by him or Beasley, the fact that he was able to put up almost 60 despite being questionable all week?
Easily gutted it out. That was awesome. But I think the unsung hero who surprised me the most was Gabe Davis with those 2 huge toe drags right before half. Like I saw the video today that compared like last year's last minute drive against the Texans and going into halftime to like this year's. And like the difference was that we got a touchdown and he was like the biggest part of that, just making insane catches that I didn't think were possible, that his feet could have stayed in, and they did. And then I got to go with Tyler Bass too, man. Like, just big dick in it, man. Like,
Whoa.
I was a huge.
For the kids. For the kids.
Oh, is this for the kids? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
My bad.
It's okay. Well, no, but he was acting very confident and he was playing that way, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Flexing, showing up specs. I was a huge specs guy. I kind of wish we had him until this season's going along, and now I'm like, specs who?
Specs who? You're talking with the Grand Master of Specs here. Guy building his own computer, he loves Specs so much. All right, well, hey, speaking of Specs, did you take a look at this bout that occurred at the Bills game? Somehow, despite social distancing, a bout still occurred.
No, I mean, I saw it because you sent it to me, but like I had not seen that. But that is never a great sight to see. But I will say, it's like there's 6,000 people in the stands. Everyone has more than enough room. Like, it's one thing if there's 80,000 people breathing on each other. There was so much room at the Bills game for people to fight is a little embarrassing. But oh well.
We got the video pulling up here. So here's my thing. I just want to tell the story because I heard the story from the guy in the black. The guy doing most of the throwing, as you see here. So he leaves for halftime to go to the bathroom. You know, you got your pile of stuff at the Bills game, right? You got your belongings. You know, your phone, your wallet, your keys. You know, you don't necessarily. Sorry, oops, I'm pulling up random stuff. You don't necessarily throw that all in a bag because you can't bring any big bags to the Bills game unless it's see-through. Are we following along?
Sure.
Yeah.
Like you've never put your wallet, keys, and phone down at your seat?
No, I always do.
Is what we're saying. Chris is giving me skepticism, and that's why I'm going against him.
I hate having stuff in my pocket when I know I'm going to be like jumping and cheering. Like, I got to rest it.
Okay, so he comes back from the setup. He left his hat on there, and then he comes back, and the hat's not there. The hat is not where he left. So he asked the guy 2 rows behind him. He goes, "Hey, have you see what happened to my hat? You see where anyone grab it?" He goes, "No, I didn't see anyone grab it." Looks around for another minute or two, doesn't see it. He asks the guy again, "You see my hat?" He goes, "No." So right now, when I've been hearing this story the first time, I was like, wow, this guy was kind of a jerk. It sounds like he kind of just presumed that this guy had his hat. So he sees a bulge in the guy's. I call it the kangaroo pocket. You know, the winter pocket that's in the front, kind of like a sweatshirt pocket. He sees a bulge, and he goes, "What's that bulge?" And the guy goes, "It's my gloves." And he goes, "Can I see them?" And this is where the story turns. He goes, "No, you can't see him." So at that point, pretty incriminating, right? The no on the gloves really turns the story on its head. And this is what I told you, that it was a good story. So I don't know what happened between the no and the charging at him, but next thing you know, they're throwing hands. And if you look at this fight, the guy in the black is kind of like grabbing at the middle area of the guy in the red. And the thing is, gentlemen, he reaches for the guy in the red, he reaches for the pouch, and he pulls out a black hat.
No.
He pulled out the black hat.
Wow.
So I know everyone's seeing this fight, and they're like, how could you be fighting at a playoff game? It's ridiculous. But tell me that you just didn't hear that story and the perspective changed a tad.
I have a similar-ish story. Never got physical.
Go ahead.
So this is the Bills Patriots game last year, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm sitting in my seat, like you said. I usually take all my stuff out, lay it next to me. I didn't. I left it in my phone in my pocket. There was a huge, like, I think the first drive we got to stop or something. And I jumped up. I'm jumping around, sit
Literally.
down, go to check my phone. I can't find it, right?
Oh,
I'm like
no.
freaking out. So like I can't even pay attention to the next two series because I'm looking around, like can't find my phone, freaking out. And then some dude at the like on the other side of the like I'm on the end of the aisle, so the dude across from me is looking at me and he finally goes like, "Hey, did you lose your phone?" And
Oh,
I was like,
no.
"Yeah, man." And he's like, "Here, is this it?" And I'm like, "Yeah, dude, like thank you." Buying beers and all this stuff. Like I'm super hyped. And I start going through it and everything on my phone is cleared out. Like I have no contacts left, no photos left, like I think he was getting ready and then he must have felt guilty and just like gave it back to me, but I had nothing left on it.
Wow, the digital
So that was
erasure
Reddit.
on the phone
And then he left.
is sketchy.
So I gave him beers. I went instantly, got him and his boys beers, came back, and that's when I start going through my phone and I'm like getting every text I'm getting is like no names. And then I start like looking. I looked over at him and he was kind of looking at me.
Now here's the funny thing: were you coming up with some like weird explanation in your brain for why you're getting no names? You're like, oh, it must have
I
got
was like,
water in
maybe
it or something, right?
I was like,
Yeah.
maybe it hit the ground so hard, everything
Exactly.
erased out of it.
Think about that logic. Maybe it hit the ground so hard that I lost my guys. Like that's how funny your brain is. Like when you just want to
Yeah.
convince yourself that the world is all good and everything is good natured.
So then, like, literally, there's still the first quarter, and then the next time I looked over, the whole crew was gone. Like, they just left the game. So I was just like, yeah, that was kind of
The
fishy.
300s? Is this in the rock pile?
This was in the 100s.
I got seasons in the rock pile. Pretty reputable people there, for the most part. I get. There's the idea that they're cheaper seats, but the people in the rock pile, that's cheap property. When you get cheap property, you buy it up. You don't give it away. You're not getting rid of it. So that's what we're talking about. Speaking of getting property, speaking of getting real estate, the Bills are going to want a lot of real estate against these Ravens. What are you more concerned about, Lamar Jackson versus the defense or Josh Allen versus the Ravens defense? I'll let Chris go and then Brother B.
Well, I feel like Josh Allen has proved to be a consistent, pretty great player, and our defense has been great as of late. But I am a little more worried about Lamar Jackson being a superstar and just kind of doing his superstar kind of thing, like Josh does to every other good defense. So a little more worried about the D on Lamar. I have faith in Josh Allen at this point. He kind of has a thing where if he's not throwing well, he'll run well, and vice versa.
It's true. He finds a way to get it done against all odds. A lot of people's favorite story in the mall. Brother Bill, let me know.
For me, like Chris said, like you can't the big fear when playing when we're looking at these matchups and it was like Titans or Ravens is like Derrick Henry and Lamar have that like unique skill set that they can just bust off like a crazy big play at any time, and that is scary. But to me, as long as the weather's pretty clear, like if we don't get into some rain or some like mushy snow, I feel good throwing the ball, and I feel like if we're throwing the ball, they can't stop us and they can't hold us down, and it will come out on top.
Classic hip hop song. Ain't gonna hold me down. I go. Chris, you're just giving me the look left and right here. All right, let's get into a battle. This is why we get together. The Flow Bros got Ella P chiming in, love it. Liz Gamble, Jamie Taft going, oh shit, Brother B. We're all in here. We got a flow off. So what do we got? Beasley versus Knox here, gentlemen.
Ooh, that's a good one. Beasley versus Knox.
Beasley versus Knox. I mean, Beasley's is definitely way more like gallant, I would say. Knox is more of like when a chemical gets loose in a movie and it's like an evil chemical, like that's what Dawson Knox's hair looks like to me.
Yeah, you gotta get to Beasley, but I miss the Beasley all around flow.
I don't like the undercut. I hate it actually.
He went top knot this year, and I like.
I'm gonna say this. I'm a huge fan of curls. I'm going Dawson. Big curl guy.
I mean, when you look at the curls, you can't even imagine what that would be like if it was conditioned and out straight. I mean, that's probably down to his butt.
This photo of Beasley though is incredible, but that's old.
It defies gravity kind of. Like he would have just had to like been jumping down like right when that happened. Like, but he doesn't look like he's doing any physical activity whatsoever. He looks like he's looking and his wife is trying to signal him like what's the Netflix password? And he's like, she's asking me about the Netflix password.
You noticed he actually top knots his hair every time he gets back to the bench and then takes it out when he goes in.
I
That
love
is
the
weird.
top knot. You get focused.
It's not a top knot though. It's like in the back, so I don't mind it. But like,
He's
That's
got, you know what it is? It's like a barista knot, I would say. It's not top, it's not
Barista
back,
knot.
it's in the middle.
yeah, I'm not. Don't quote me there.
Okay, well, I won't quote you there. I won't put you in any spots you don't want to be on. Any thing you think the Bills can do to put the Ravens in a spot they don't want to be on?
What a segue.
I'm just trying.
I think they can play that train horn as loud as they can.
Yes.
Well, how many train horns did we hear last week? I mean, give me an over. I thought it was about 37. They were
We had a
playing
lot
it
of train
every
horns.
first down, every time they got third down, and basically any big play besides that.
You know the train horn guy was missing that. He's been like just waiting all year to just bust it out.
I actually know
For
the
all
train
the
horn
people.
guy, and he is a legend.
I love train horn guy.
Can you tell him that I'm going to the game tomorrow? It needs to be played on every defensive down.
It's a third down thing, dude. Come on.
What about this? Mid-play train horn. Oops, sorry
Yes.
about the train horn. Oops,
Didn't mean to
sorry
hit
about
that
the train horn.
button.
Like Lamar dropped back. Brrr, like he'd be crushed. By the
This
way,
isn't
so
speaking of
far
being crushed, Liz Gamble is letting it ride in the chat. I love it. Beasley, Head and Shoulders campaign. That's what we're talking about. That should be a deal you should definitely pursue.
That's hilarious. I'm gonna try to tweet this.
Well, tweet what? Our faces?
Our broadcast.
Okay, tweeting our broadcast. Okay, we're getting it out there. So we talked about key players, talked about bringing the Ravens uncomfortable. Speaking of making it uncomfortable, should we get the fans involved? Should we get some noise in the chat? Start getting it loud in here.
How do I see this chat? For some reason, I'm not seeing it.
Well, you can go to Twitter on the live feed. The thing is,
Okay.
for me, I can see all the different ones.
You got
So
everything?
I can see Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and everything
I
all in one.
gotcha.
Shout out to everybody following along on those platforms. Let's see. Let's get one out here. Let's go. We are gonna play. We're gonna get a game going. Where is it? Guess that
Bill.
Bill. How do you play, guys?
So we're gonna give out what is
Some
it? A couple
deets,
hints,
Some deets.
some deets, and we have to try to guess what bill it is through the hints that we have written for each other.
I like
Yes.
that. I didn't write anything down in preparation, but I'll come up with something.
Where the points don't matter, and I can't remember the rest.
And everything's made up.
Everything's made up.
We are going along. Shout out everybody
Right.
following along. We got Chris Collins, Brother Bill in the house. It's Flow Bros. What are you
I have
laughing
weak
about?
flow.
What the-
You guys- you
you're coming in light, Chris. Like we have a quota to meet. Like
Yeah,
Wayne Brady might have to take care of you. You're not meeting quota.
Chris pulled out like a photo from like 15 to try to keep up with
He
the.
did. He
Whoa.
really tried to pull out a little throwback.
You saw that though, and
It's
you're
like,
like,
it's like Chris is like Johnny Drama with the headshots.
oh, that was a deep cut.
No, only for the hair. You're more handsome now, and you know that. You know that I think that for a fact. Okay,
Thanks.
so let's get the facts going out. So this is the first one. You guys don't know. You guys, I haven't told this. I have not disclosed this to them. We're gonna again in the chat. If you know it, guess this bill. Maybe you'll win a prize. Who knows? You might just win a prize. I don't want to promise. I agree. Fudge Nuggets goes. It should be who's that Pokemon style. That'd be
It
hilarious. Who's that Pokemon is classic? Yeah, I gotta give Fudge Nuggets credit. And yes, Liz Gamble, you can help. So you can guess it in the chat. Our guys are gonna give it 20 seconds, even if they know it. So that's the thing for them not to yell it out. Okay, so here we go. This running back scored the first offensive touchdown of the year for the 2006 Buffalo Bills.
Running back.
Yep.
I have to give it 20 seconds.
Well,
I have a
wait.
guess already.
Okay, yeah, wait it out. Jeez.
Okay. Are you gonna tell me when 20 seconds is up?
Yes. We'll tell you when 20 seconds is up because we want the chat to be able to guess, and if you just throw out a fire guess, the chat might say, hey, that's Brother Bill's guess. I want to make it my guess too.
That's a good point.
We got trendsetters, and we need to be careful with that. Cheers up, everyone! By the way, it's TGIF. I hope everyone's staying safe, staying healthy. I tested negative yesterday, so that's huge. Testing negative and staying positive. I took a test so I can go to the game tomorrow.
Congrats.
STDs or
That's and you'd say that I'm not the nice one. I told you that in confidence.
Those carrots? I thought you were eating some barbecue chips, bro.
Yep, classic West Coast diet. Give me
What
some
was I
baby carrots.
thinking?
Give me some
What was I
baby
thinking?
carrots. Give me some baby carrots. I need gluten free. I need gluten free.
how do you meet one person?
Okay, who is it, Brother Bill? Give me your guess.
Anthony Thomas, A-Train.
A Train. We got Alex Van Gorder going. Marshawn Lynch. Chris Collins. You got a guess?
McGahee?
Negahi? No, he was a Raven at the time. Correct answer is the A Train. Cue
Let's
the train
go.
horn. Brother Bill Snipes it. Do you actually remember that happening? Like, because you kind of.
I do. It was against Patriots, was it not?
Yeah, like a 20-yard carry to the left.
I remember. I was watching it with my buddy in my bedroom.
For bonus points, I did say.
I knew it sounded like.
I did. Oh yeah, that was a weird comment. We'll cut that from the live feed. For bonus points, I did say first offensive touchdown. Do you know who scored the first touchdown of the year?
Dante Whitner.
He did have an interception that game, but incorrect.
Did he return it? No.
He returned it like 20 yards. He actually did return it 20 yards, but the first play of the year was a sack fumble on Brady that got like bumbled around and picked up into the end zone.
Sam Adams.
No, that was 2003 when he went rumbling and stumbling.
That was the gas. That was the face mask that I got from my cousin.
Yep. Chat, does anybody know who it was? Bills defense picked up a scoop and score versus the Patriots 2006 opener.
Let me think. Angelo Crowell. One of my personal favorites.
Chris Kelsey.
I hated Chris Kelsey.
Oh, the disrespect.
I'm sorry.
Has not been said yet, and he's a big defender. Not Takeo Spikes.
London Fletcher.
Werewolves of London. London Fletcher gets it done. By the way, we got the A Train. We got the A Train coming up here. Shout out to him. Look at him. Look at his spell. He was a big boy.
You know what's crazy? I also had A Train on my Guess That Bills. So.
Oh, okay.
We have to scratch him off.
We'll unleash one ears. Unleash one ears for the chat.
All right. This receiver caught balls from Peyton Manning in college, and he had 2 tenures with the Bills.
Oh, you're too easy.
That's kind of easy. I shouldn't have said.
The 2 tenures gave it away. I was
really
lost with the Peyton Manning.
I thought the Peyton was going to give it away.
You went to Tennessee.
I could be wrong.
Fearless Price? I don't know.
We got Circle the Wagons 2020 chiming in. Peerless Price. Is that correct, Brother B?
That's correct.
That's who I had.
Fearless.
So.
Yeah. That was a guess.
Oh, yeah, you should have known that. The 2 separate stints. His second stint with the Bills was kind of fun. Like the
he had a game winner.
Yeah, he had a game winner versus the Vikings, right? He had, the drought teams. It sounds pathetic to say, but they were fun, man, and that's why Stevie really was the king. That team was the most fun for sure.
The Goon Squad.
Yep. Chris, you got one for us? Guess that Bill.
All right, this former Buffalo Bills safety.
Remember, don't say it, Brother B.
Went to the now defunct Turner Carroll High School in Buffalo.
Oh, God.
A Buffalo native.
Is that it?
That's it.
Give us 2 hints.
Okay.
Yeah, we need one more. That was pretty
And
tough.
Robert Woods caught a touchdown pass from E.J. Manuel against the Ravens during Robert's rookie year. It was a bomb over the middle for 50 yards against the Ravens. This safety got beat.
And he's a Bill at one point too.
Oh, I remember now.
From the Ravens to the Bills.
Oh,
And a hint is that he was a big part. He was a big. This is
I know
a
it.
double entendre, right? Because he was a big part of the Ravens Super Bowl
I know
run.
it.
Oh, brother Bill knows it.
I know it too. I know it too. Is it not that so Raven, but Corey Graham?
Corey Graham.
Very good.
Corey Graham. That was a nice signing for the Bills. The Rex Ryan defense sucked.
Oh,
What a
terrible.
joke when you look back on it. The offense was good. If you told Bills fans when we signed Rex Ryan that we would have top 15 offense the next 2 years, we would have been like, we're in the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
We're in
especially
the
after our
Super Bowl.
defense was
Top
top
5
3 when he
Yeah,
came.
Yeah. Yep, exactly.
All right, I got another one real quick.
He had
All right,
Marcel
all right,
Darius
unleash,
playing
unleash.
safety.
All right, this Buffalo Bills cornerback.
Darius and safety.
This Buffalo Bills cornerback's Twitter handle was Pick6, but he ended his career with 0 career picks.
I don't know who it is. Do you know who it is, B?
I think I might, but I don't even know if I'm right.
All right,
It's
give
just
it a
funny
second.
one.
It was Pick6 was the Twitter handle, and they ended their career with those
think he
things. So
won
that
the
makes me think they like never got in. Like that's the way it's like, not to be like disrespectful. I'm
He
just thinking.
ended. He was on the Bills for a while. He went to
LSU.
the E. He did go to LSU.
I can't remember his name, but he had a train horn as his truck horn.
It.
Ron Brooks.
Ron
Let's
Brooks.
go.
Ron Brooks. Pick6 Brooks.
Pick6 was that's crazy. Pick6 as a Twitter handle as a QB is such a flex. Like Logan, that you're confident enough, you just put that.
Went to the AAF, and I think he had a Pick6.
Oh,
Finally did it.
I hate to hear that.
Spoke it into existence.
Dude, I saw him at Stevie's wedding, and I got like a couple drinks with me,
Speaking of flexes,
and I went up to him, and I was like this. Pick6. He was like, "What up?"
I love.
He knew.
Call
That's
me
his
a
name.
loser. I don't give a shit. I love calling people by like their Twitter handles when it's like a weird handle. Like I love.
Wait,
I love
wait.
just being like.
We've been getting a little swear. Why did I get chastised when I said the D word and we're throwing out S words and it's
Oh,
getting.
You're sponsored. Picasso's. I got my sign-off sponsor. I'm just looking out for you. But all right, hey, name that bill. Let's keep it rolling. I think we're having some fun here. The chat's having fun. They look to be chiming in. Elizabeth Gamble was asking if there was Twitter back then with Pick6. I think it's very possible there was. Okay,
Good question.
this next bill had a role in a movie where he dreamed about going to a Buffalo Wing Festival.
Hmm.
We'll let that one go for a little bit, and then we'll give another hint.
Hmm.
This bill had a hit movie role. Now, the movie wasn't a hit necessarily, but you might have heard of it. Where he dreamed of going to a Buffalo Wing Festival, which at that point was not real, and eventually became the inspiration for the Buffalo Chicken Wing Fest.
Oh my God, Osmosis Jones.
I always say, wait to say it out loud.
I don't know who the player was. I just know the movie.
The movie was Osmosis Jones. There's
Atta
your
boy.
third hint. There's a third hint. Osmosis Jones was a low-key, like, lit movie.
It was a great movie.
Was that Bill Murray in that?
Bill Murray, yeah, legend.
The movie
Um,
Germs. Of course, the Chicken Wing Festival is born out of
I
Germs.
don't know who this is. Can I guess? Is it time?
Yes.
I'm gonna go Andre Reed. No, it was past that time. I'm taking it back. I'm gonna go Marcellus Wiley for some reason.
This is Ed Wang 2.0 for Chris right here.
I don't have.
Oh, Osmosis Jones? Oh, Bill Murray?
I don't know who the player.
From now on, when we do any trivia, I'm paying like an Airbnb equivalent to make sure you don't cheat at trivia. That's
What are you
how
looking
hard
at down there?
that's how
What are you
hard I'm
looking
calling
at
you
down
out.
there?
You know I love you. That's how hard I'm calling you out, though.
I have
What's in
no
that
idea.
bag? What's in that bag of carrots?
It's Bill Murray with the chicken wing. Bill Murray dreamed of going to Buffalo Wing Festival.
Oh,
We
I
all
thought you
do.
said which player. What former player?
Well, what do you mean, what former player?
You got a picture of Bill Murray with the chicken wings.
Of course it would. Bill, what do you think we're doing here?
I just got onto this stuff. I was
Okay,
just
well,
looking
yeah,
at
I
our.
hope you do. I hope you do.
was the
You guys got one, or should I rally us home?
What was the answer? It was Bill Murray.
It was Bill Murray. Yeah, you were correct.
I
My
thought it
way
was-
of chastising
Wait.
you is also saying you were
Oh,
correct.
I remember we were supposed to do that too. I forgot all about that. We could do famous bills as well. Remember?
Well, yeah.
It was my idea.
You guys are really something. You guys are
I
really
didn't,
something.
get, I didn't get that part. We were both saying players.
No,
Is
no,
that why
I
you guys were acting all weird when I just brought
no,
Bill
I
Murray out of
forgot.
nowhere?
I came up with. I pitched that idea yesterday that we could also do famous bills.
Okay, famous Bill. This guy actually played for the Bills, guys. Okay? Scored a
Jeez.
touchdown against the Cowboys and then gave the ball to his girlfriend.
Let me know when the time's up.
Against the Cowboys?
Ooh, I'm Brother Bill. I knew it. I knew
Oh.
it.
I think I know who it is.
All right, give it 10 seconds. This Buffalo Bill scored against the Dallas Cowboys, then gave the ball to his girlfriend. Bills were down 21-7. Wasn't really a great move.
And we were undefeated, I think, going into that game. So
I think we were like a underdog or something by like 6 points, which is absurd when you're undefeated. We got people chiming in. Who is it, Brother B?
David Nelson.
David Schnelson. Is that who you had, CC? CC Sabathia? Okay. We are rolling on here.
Roadmap graphics, Bill. I put like a roadmap as our graphics, and it goes from Buffalo to Rochester.
Wow, I
Did you
love
see
it.
that?
I love it.
You see that in the background of the
I
thing?
see it now. I'm looking.
Shout out to
Beautiful.
Rochester. Everyone in Rochester holding us down. You know, it's like the Bills rep like 2 cities. You know?
The Bills are up 2 countries. You're selling a short.
Oh wow.
Countries.
You actually got it, and you got St. Catharines, Niagara Falls. I mean, those are prominent Bills fans. There's Fort Erie. They're
Shout out to
coming
Helmet
across the
Bar
bridge
Blake.
there.
Helmet Bar Blake can't go to the game. He's bummed out. There's an article about it. Toronto paper.
Yeah. Oh, I would hate to be a Bills fan trapped on that side of the border.
Maybe a little
Okay.
jet ski over. A little jet ski action.
Speaking of no border, I mean, I don't like to bring politics into anything, but this bill is hanging out on Capitol Hill.
That's it.
Who is it?
I'm just a Bill.
Are we doing players or are we doing?
Is it the Bill from Schoolhouse Rock?
Got it.
Let's go.
Are you kidding me?
Classic.
Dude, keep up, bro.
Are you gonna? Yeah, we're changing lanes left and right. You're just lost.
Okay, I got one.
Someone gets Jack Kemp. This guy's hanging out on Kemp. All
That's
right,
a
all right. I
fucking
don't know. That's
crazy guy.
actually probably partial credit.
That's true.
Okay, give it
Okay.
to us. Anyone got one more? I got one more, but
I got
I'll
one.
let you guys go first.
I got mine.
Okay.
This former Bill works in the NFL headquarters office.
I got it.
You
So,
did.
there we go.
Do I
He's also got a. Can I give the second hint?
Yeah, yeah.
I have a good hint that
Okay,
I
okay.
let.
You give the hint. You give the hint. I don't want to take your thunder. I'm terrible. I'm
This
like Thor at
former
that.
Bill broke JP Lossman's leg
Great fucking hint.
training camp.
I don't swear.
But it's a great hint. That was the thing.
He broke
That's
JP's
the thing. You gotta swear when it's a great hint.
Terrence McGee.
No one has said it in the chat yet, so I'll give my hint, which doesn't give it away. His name is a double first name. Both his names are first names.
Lee Evans.
Evans is a first name to you? You've been out on the West Coast.
Lee
too long.
Evans broke
Evans,
JT
Evans
Lawson's
is-
leg.
Evans is a first name.
Evans.
Evans, you must come inside and try this shrimp.
You can name your son Sheldon. Sheldon.
Yeah. Oh well,
Yeah,
yeah. If I literally wanted my son to get bullied and hate me, I would definitely do that.
Oh,
For sure.
we got an answer in the
We
in
did
the
get
chat.
the answer in the chat. It is Michael P. chiming
Oh,
in.
it's Partham. Of course he knows.
Troy V.
A
Of course it's
legend.
Partham. He's a fucking
Of course
stud.
it's
He is a
He's a
legend.
stud. He's a stud.
He's Googling.
He needs to.
No, he
Make
was not
all the
Googling.
trivia
That
questions,
That guy
honestly.
is an encyclopedia.
We need to do a Stump the Schwab episode where it's just all of us against Partham.
Stump
I
the
just-
Parth. Stump the Parth.
Stump the Parth.
I stopped him.
I stumped it.
Okay, let's. You got any more, or should I go with my last one?
I don't have any more. I'm gonna try to think of another famous Bill though to throw Chris off.
I can think of one right now. Here I go.
Didn't you have one more? Come on, Bill. You had an all drought team. You said.
I did, but I had I had three, but you had Anthony Thomas as yours, and that was mine
There's
too.
two players on the Bills right now in their second tenure with the team.
Ooh, what'd you say?
Who are the two players on the Bills right now in their second tenure on the team?
When you say that, did they leave the Bills and actually go to another team, or did they just get dropped and they're back with the team again?
They went to a different team.
Oh,
Okay, okay.
I got one.
You need two, Bill.
I need two to enter.
Yeah.
He's two.
Does COVID list count? Does being on the COVID reserve list count?
No.
Okay.
That's a Bush League answer.
Well, I know one, but he opted out because of COVID.
That's Bush.
I have one for sure. I know that.
Shout out to Bill Metzger, the umpire from Clarence Baseball.
No, don't shout out to him. His fucking strike zone was both batters boxes.
He was trying to go home.
Yeah, he was trying to get the game over with, so don't shout him out.
Maybe you should start swinging the bag, get it off your shoulders instead of trying to get a
But-
pack.
The catcher has to dive for the ball. He's punching people out.
Do you remember how he spoke? He'd be like,
I'm trying to think of who the COVID list guy is. It's the cornerback that was really good
Yeah.
or whatever that came back. I forget his name.
He went to the Browns.
Yes, he was really good.
Do you want his name?
two
He's
players.
not in the
yeah,
one-
yeah, say his name. Say his
EJ
name.
Gaines.
Yes, Gaines.
But-
okay,
but
okay,
Chris-
so then-
Chris isn't counting him.
No, but it's not him. I'm literally lost. There's two players.
Oh.
There's two players that are playing tomorrow that are in their second stint with the Bills that left for another team.
Yeah.
Did
Bill,
he
stop-
make it out of training camp his first stint?
I'm talking about two real stints. Two stints.
Two real stints.
What the fuck?
These
Well, I
aren't
know-
these aren't no fake stints.
I know Justin Zimmer was on the training camp roster.
Okay,
and it got cut.
I saw it in the chat now, so I got spoiled. Don't look in the
I know
chat.
one. Taiwan Jones is one.
Okay,
Okay.
correct. I give you that one.
Okay.
Me
Okay.
and Chris speak about Taiwan Jones a lot.
The other one is so like sneaky because it really does feel like he never left.
Come on, Bill. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, Lee Smith.
Oh, what?
Oh, I totally forgot he went to the Raiders.
Do you want to throw a challenge flag on that one?
Oh,
No.
I didn't look.
You're not gonna throw a challenge. All correct answers are automatically reviewed.
I'm running the next play.
No, all correct
Do it.
answers are automatically
This
reviewed.
this
That's-
bill
never
has-
stops.
has the most NBA championships ever.
What?
This bill has the most NBA championships ever.
Bill Russell?
You got it. You can't review it now either because I just ran the next play.
You did run the next play. Good job, Bill. Kudos to you. This
Yeah.
bull. Oh, you're gonna
This
pull that
bill-
one on me?
Roofies and people's pudding.
Cosby.
You know, I looked at him. And I didn't want to do that
I
one.
opted away from it.
Okay, this bill was in. Waited until he was 40 and then became a stand-up comic. Was in Chappelle's show and was recently in The Mandalorian.
Bill Burr?
Bill Burr.
Wow, guys!
We're
great
supposed to wait
job-
20
great job
seconds.
giving 20 seconds for the chat to maybe
Damn.
answer.
I'm fired
That's
up.
probably why they have Jeopardy music, so like people aren't just like I know the answer. Do 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 do.
Wine I'm drinking tastes so it's like not great.
All right, Flow Bros. We are in 40 minutes deep. Sheesh, the things escalated quickly. Safe to say. Give me your prediction, Chris, Brother Bill. Prediction: Bills Ravens. We are just over 22 hours away.
Bills Ravens. I'm gonna say Buffalo Bills. Buffalo Bills 31. Ravens.
Society.
Ravens. 28. Yeah.
Whoa, it's a close one.
81-28.
All right, Michael Caine.
Tell you, Bucky.
And on that day, Master Wayne, the Bills went to the conference championship.
I'm coming home on the 23rd.
Whoa.
Oh, are you gonna be Casper again? Like, and then you just show up at my doorstep for 3 minutes?
You come downstairs or answer the door. You were like upstairs, like I don't know, like,
Come downstairs or answer the door.
dating your dog. And you never dropped my microphone thing. I did an intro, Bill.
I was saving it for literally Super Bowl. That's like that's the kind of thing you save for the Super Bowl.
Give me a break.
Probably the intro to the Super Bowl pregame show.
Just use it.
I gotta save it.
I'll do
It's
another.
like the Omega 13. You can only use it once.
Okay, let's play our video again. I think it's getting a lot of traction.
Yeah, let's play the video again. That's so good.
All right, should we sign should we sign off now with the video?
Let's do it.
All right, the Flow Bros are on. Any last thoughts?
Hands in.
Bills by a billion. Yeah,
Put it in
hands
the
in.
chat.
Bills by a billion. Hands in. Chris hands in. Bills by a billion. Let's go.
Go.
Oh! Hey, I'm in the middle of something. I'm very busy right now. What is it? Listen, this is important, all right? It's this bozo, Rick Knight. He's doing it again. He's talking out of his ass about Josh Allen. Are you serious? The same guy? I'll send you the video. Send it to me. We gotta do something about this. I can't stand this.
Josh
This
Allen tries to end the first half with an interception.
This guy?
He tries to end the game with a fumble. This isn't about the Buffalo Bills beating the Indianapolis Colts. This is about the Indianapolis Colts running out of.
What do you want to do? Right now? This is personal. You want me to paint this house, boss? No, I got a guy. I got a guy for this, all right? You got a guy? My brother.
With a fumble. This isn't about the Buffalo Bills beating the Indianapolis Colts. This is about the Indianapolis Colts running out of time. The Buffalo Bills did not deserve this win.
Hello?
Josh Allen.
Let me ask you something. You think it's funny talking down on Josh Allen?
Who is this?
I hope it was worth it. May God have mercy on your soul.
Uncle Mario, is this you?
Wakey, wakey, Rick.
I'm sorry. The Buffalo Bills are good. They are contenders. They
It's a
are.
little late for that, bud. You thirsty? Just let me go. Just let me go.
Josh Allen's elite. I love Josh Allen.
It's a shame it had to come to this. I love Josh Allen too.